90% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to take you guys through a whole arm workout. When I do arms, I usually target shoulders, bicep, and tricep. Some people do just bicep and tricep, but I usually do shoulders too because it's an area I do lack and I do want to grow my shoulders a little bit more. Before we get into the workout, I just want to mention that by you training arms doesn't mean that you're targeting fat in your arms. It just means you're building a little bit more muscle so you can look a little more toned. So if you do want to lose fat from your arms, you can't target specific fat areas, but you can build muscle, and the more muscle you have, the more it will, the more fat it will burn naturally. But if the way to burn fat is by being in a deficit, meaning you need to be burning more calories than what you're eating. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the workout. Since the area I'm trying to grow is shoulders right now, I start with my shoulders and then move on to bicep and then finish with tricep. So I'm gonna start off with side laterals, and I usually do a lighter weight for 20 reps and then drop it and do a heavier weight for 15 reps, and then I'll do a heavier weight for 10 reps. So with side laterals, you wanna make sure you're really controlling the weight as you're going up and down. Don't just swing the weight up. So really make sure you're coming down slow so you're using your shoulders correctly. Next set, I'm gonna do 15 reps with 10 pounds. Again, remember to always control the weight as you're coming up, don't just swing. I see people do this all the time, they just swing the weight up. And when you're swinging, you're not really using the muscle. You wanna use the muscle as you're coming up and controlling it as you're coming down. So I usually try to rest at least 30 seconds to 60 seconds in each set to give my muscle enough time to recover for the next set. The next one, I'm gonna do 15 pounds for 10 reps. Again, always control the weight as you're coming up and down. If the weight is too heavy, then that means you have to bring it down, because there's no need of swinging up or down or not controlling coming down, because you're really not doing nothing if you're just swinging the weight. So really control the whole movement. So I'm gonna finish the set with a drop set. A drop set is when you start with the heaviest weight, do 10 reps, then drop the weight and do another 10 reps, and then drop the weight again and do 10 reps. I usually do this to like burn out my shoulders and really feel it. So my next exercise is going to be bicep curls, and for the bicep curls, you want to make sure you're using your bicep, and as you're coming up, don't just swing up and bring your whole shoulder, your whole arm up. You want to make sure your elbows stay in the whole time, and as you're coming up, just rotate up and really squeeze that bicep and control as you're coming down. So you're just using your bicep and not your whole arm to swing it up. So I'm gonna start with the lightest weight again, it's 7 pounds, and I'm gonna do 20 reps. Really control as you're coming down and squeeze as you're coming up. Another thing is, ladies, I promise you that if you lift a little heavier or it feels a little bit challenging, your arms are not gonna get super huge. I promise you. I've been lifting for a while and they're not huge. Like I have a little cuts here and there, but they're not huge. What's gonna control your arms getting big or not is the amount of food you're eating. If you're eating in a surplus, meaning eating more than what you're burning, and they're gonna get big, but it's not muscle, it's gonna mainly be fat if you're not lifting correctly. Muscle for a woman is really hard to grow, so it's gonna take time, and we just don't grow as fast as men do. So don't worry about it. You can challenge yourself and still get great results. So don't be scared to go a little bit heavier. So my next exercise is gonna be tricep overhead extension, and it's for the triceps. And I do go straight to the heaviest because my triceps are a little bit stronger than my biceps and shoulders. So when notice what's stronger and learn to push yourself, because there's no point of just going lighter when you're not gonna feel it. You want to be challenge yourself for every exercise, because if not, you're not gonna. There's no use of the exercise if you're not really challenging yourself. So learn to push yourself. When performing the exercise, make sure your elbows are in like this. So you make sure you're using your tricep and go all the way down. So you feel that stretch in your tricep, and then squeeze as you're coming up. Really squeeze your tricep and then back down. Really stretch and then squeeze as you're coming up. I perform 4 sets of those for 15 reps, and really don't just go through the movement, really squeeze and feel every time that you're coming up and down. Feel that stretch, and as you're coming up, feel that squeeze as you're coming up. So almost every exercise that you perform for shoulders, biceps, and triceps is gonna require the same type of form, meaning you need to be controlling the weight, whether it's coming up or down, and really make sure your form is correct. Don't worry so much about what weight you're doing, because that's not, if you're not performing the exercise correctly, there's no use of it. So if you can't control the weight, make sure you're bringing it down, meaning do a lower weight and really make sure you're doing proper form over weight. So I hope this video inspires everyone to stop swinging their weights, because that gives me anxiety. But on a serious note, I hope you guys learned some proper form today and how to really contract your muscle when training arms, because that is the only way that it's really gonna grow. Well, not grow, but at least give it that shape. And ladies, don't be scared of really challenging yourself, because you lifting 3 pounds your whole life is not gonna make a difference to your arms. And really learn to challenge yourself, even though it burns, let it burn. And I promise you, you're not gonna get huge like a guy. You're gonna get nice and toned arms, nice, nice enough so that you can wear your sleeveless shirts and nothing crazy. So I hope you guys enjoy that workout and the explanation and learn something valuable, and I'll see you guys in the next video.